Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and everyone, especially those at the other side of the world. There is no time and space between us. There is only this present moment, and we are one. We are now on diary entry number 1091. Then I heard these words: Go tell the superior that you are in good health. I neither know nor ask how I will remain in good health. I only know that I am enjoying good health present. The future does not belong to me. I ask for this health as evidence of God's will and not in order to seek relief from my suffering. Pagkatapos ay narinig ko ang mga salitang ito. Pumunta ka at sabihin sa nakatataas na ikaw ay nasa mabuting kalusugan. Hindi ko alam o tinatanong kung hanggang kailan ako mananatili sa mabuting kalusugan. Ang alam ko lang ay tinatamasa ko ang mabuting kalusugan sa kasalukuyan. Ang kinabukasan ay hindi sa akin. Hiniling ko ang kalusugan ito bilang katibayan ng kalooban ng Diyos at hindi para humingi ng lunas sa aking pagdurusa. Imagine, Faustina was in better health condition at that time. After suffering very, very much, and sabi niya na itong huli, akala niya yun na yung katapusan niya. Biglang-bigla nakabawi siya. Tataka ka na paano nangyari yun. She was in intense suffering. And then all of a sudden, her mood changed. She become well. Mabuti ng kalagayan. Pero mapapansin niyo, ang sinasabi niya ganito, no? Present moment. She was enjoying the present moment when she was in good health. Okay. Magaling ako ngayon and I am enjoying it every minute. Kumbaga ninanamnam niya. Hindi siya nag-aalala, ay paano bukas? Paano bukas? Baka may sakit na naman ako. Paano bukas? Baka hindi na naman ako makahinga. So she did not worry about the future. Even the day after the present. Yung kinabukasan, kahit siguro ilang oras na lang, panibago na ang petsa na hindi niya wino-worry, hindi siya naiinip. Ni-enjoy lang niya kung ano yung kasalukuyan. Kasi sabi niya, the future does not belong to me. Wala naman akong kinabukasan. Kung ano ngayon, ito na lang ako. I-enjoy ko kung anong meron ako ngayon. So, parang ito lang yung entry in the diary na talagang sinabi niya na okay na siya. The Lord heal her. Hindi na siya mag-aalala kung magaling pa rin siya bukas o hindi. So parang dito lang talaga siya yung she was saying that she was healed at the present moment. No? Bakit kaya? Bakit? All throughout kasi gustong-gusto niya na may sakit siya. All throughout, she would ask for more from Jesus. Bigyan mo ako ng ganito, na pagdurusa, yung pagdurusa ni letter X, bigyan mo sa akin. Bibigyan naman sa kanya ni Jesus. So she was asking for suffering. And so when she felt being good, wow, ito pala ang pakiramdam ng being good. Being well, na yung walang sakit, walang nararamdaman. She was enjoying it. Pero hindi niya sinabi sana ito na lang, ganito na lang lagi. Kasi tayo ganun, di ba? Kapag tayo ay nasa isang heightened condition, yung masayang-masaya tayo, sinasabi natin sana ganito na lang lagi. Ayaw na natin bumalik pa dun sa hirap na naranasan natin. Sana ganito na lang lagi. Pero, ang buhay nga kasi ay gulong. Nasa ibabaw, nasa ilalim. Another way to describe life is ups and downs, no? So, okay, hindi, okay, hindi. May sakit ka ngayon, bukas magaling. May sakit ulit, bukas magaling. So, ganun ang buhay. Yun yung totoong buhay. Kung kaya kapag tayo ay nandun sa ibabaw, gusto natin doon na lang tayong manatili. Ayaw na nating bumaba. Pero hindi, bababa at bababa tayo. Ibig sabihin, ang gulong iikot at iikot, hindi pwedeng stagnant, hindi pwedeng dormant. Kung saan ka nakaposisyon, pag-ikot niyan, magbabago ang posisyon. Pero tayo nga, wini-wish natin na hindi na magbago ang posisyon. Sana ganito na lang lagi. Kasi nga syempre, naranasan mo ng pain. Ayoko na nun. Parang may cancer ka, tas gumaling ka. Aba, hindi mo sasabihin sa Panginoon na ibalik mo ako sa panahon na may cancer ako. No. Matutuwa ka. You will be very jubilant na ikaw ay magaling na. Hindi mo iisipin at hindi mo sasabihin sa Panginoon na ibalik mo sa akin ang sakit na yan. Kailangan ko yan para sa aking paghihirap. Hindi natin gagawin yun. Normally. Pero kay Faustina, sabi nga natin na nadaan natin yung mga entries, hinihingi pa niya ang mga sufferings. Kulang eh. Nakukulangan siya sa pagdurusa. Tingin niya, kung masyadong comfortable ba, hindi siya makakapagligtas ng kaluluwa. Wala siyang merit in heaven. Totoo naman, gano'n naman talaga. Pero ito nga, no, at this entry, nandun yun, 1091. Nagpasalamat siya dahil okay na siya. She didn't even know that baka bukas wala na siya, no? Pero hindi niya iniisip. She was thinking of the present moment. Okay ako ngayon. And I will cherish this present moment when I am very, very good. But the reason why she was happy about it and the reason why she wrote it in her diary for the first time of being healed, of being thankful for the healing, the very reason is that gusto lang niya, sabi nga niya, na makita again, ipagdangal pa rin ang Panginoon. Sabihin pa rin sa buong mundo that the Lord is good. He has healed me of all my pains. So para ipakita sa buong mundo that this God that we have can heal us. Bigay mo sa Kanya. Suko mo sa Kanya ang lahat. Pag-agalingin ka niya. Marami sa atin ay parang sasabi, Lord, kailan ba ako gagaling? Again, if the Lord heals you at this very moment, be glad and tell everyone that the Lord has healed you so that they may go back to the fold, so that they may be converted, manalig muli sa Panginoon. But if the Lord has not yet healing you, thank the Lord still, because in that way, you are being cleansed. Nililinis pa rin tayo ng Panginoon. Hindi pa tapos yung purification, because all our sufferings are purificatory in nature. Ay, mahirap sabihin na thank you Lord kung pag nandun ka sa ganang kalagayan na may sakit ka na umiikot ka sa sakit. Siyempre mahirap sabihin, Lord, thank you. But you have to thank the Lord because through this we are actually experiencing the same pain. It's in small amount lang, no, of the pain that Jesus underwent, and in that way we are also saving souls. And so do not think of the future of tomorrow. Just enjoy whatever you have right now. If what you are in this situation is not so good, then just go on with life. Enjoy the present moment that you are suffering, because in that suffering, souls are being saved. May we be healed of our sufferings, of our pains, of our diseases, because being healed will bring us to better ways to serve the Lord. Sa atin iba, pag mas malakas tayo, mas nagiging maganda, mabuti ang ating pagsasagawa ng ating plano ng Panginoon para sa atin. We are praying for good health, for healing, not just to comfort us, but again, to be of better service to the Lord.